Hi, you welcome to SAS TV. My name is Belen Bass, and this is Libra Live. God bless you. And I cannot wait to see the new you. I guess into everybody get in the room, we can do a couple of horoscopes. Awesome. I'm gonna do them real quick. I'm gonna be real petty. We're gonna do Aries to Gemini for the month of November real quick. I think I already did these. I'm gonna do something real quick, and if you want to get a reading, be proctor2011gmail.com. Okay. From the top of the reading, Aries, for the month of November, I do see that you're walking away from a situation. I do feel that you're walking away from something blindly too. You're trying to take something, you really don't give a damn. It's like, I got to get away with what's left over. I got to get away here. I do see happiness. I do see you being happy after you do something, okay? I see a good time here. I see almost like a remake here. I do feel like here that when it comes into your property matters or whatever it's in home, you're trying to just walk away from that. You're trying to hide from the negative things that's going on for some of you guys, okay? I do see some type of loss, and then I do see some unexpected. It's not that this is outside of the situation. Something's going on around you where it's a happy, sad, happy, sad. But at the end of the day, it looks like something's gonna come together in home. It's like you're proud to be back with somebody, or you're proud to be with in a situation after leaving something here. I do feel like you're connecting with somebody new here. There is some type of regret here, but I know whatever loss has happened or whatever has gone on, I think that you see it as such now. It's like you step across the street, and it's like you're getting yourself together. It's like you're backtracking yourself. You're going to do apologies. It's just like you're unexpected talking to people. You're trying to change relationships. You're trying to incorporate a new way and put a bad way behind you also. You're just starting to kind of desire something better, something more calm. That's what's coming up for you, Aries. Okay, it does show here, Taurus, that you are standing strong in some type of judgmental situation. You want to walk away from a situation. You really do. You really want to walk away from a work situation almost. You're just going to have to. I just feel like people are being harsh with you in the month of November, that first 14 days, okay? But you're not worried about it. You're trying to hold something back. You're trying to keep something from causing you a loss. You really are. You're going to try to communicate with something quick before something ends. Okay, I do see that you're trying to protect the situation. It's just the details of things here, Taurus. It's just the details. When the Libras get in here, then I'm going to have to stop. Okay, Gemini. And then I'm going to start with Libra Live. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Oh, Gemini, you have a lot of judgments to make. You need to decide whether you want to communicate back with somebody because you got your back to a situation. It looks like you've been had your back to a situation. This person is like, I don't know, just kind of worried or weary. I do see here, Gemini, that you just it's like you're feeling everything coming to you. You're feeling everything coming to you, and but you're going to be celebrating a property matter or some type of property situation. I do feel like somebody think you did things the wrong way, that you kind of walked away from a situation without letting them know. Okay. You may be leaving a job and not even going back to it. I do feel like this is with someone that you know that could be older. They feel like you went off and did something, or you did something childish, but you were just trying to avoid a situation. That's why you brought a loss around. Maybe you took something back. Maybe you changed another job. Maybe someone told you about a deal and then you went another way and they don't like the way you done it. It's almost like a deal where you got out of it and they don't like the way you did it. Just being able to celebrate in that situation, Gemini, that direction, stay on that direction. Because I see you happy on that direction. Whatever this is that you just had to walk away from, that you just kept feeling like that. And whatever this is with offers and walkaways, you did damn good how you handled it. Don't worry about it. The direction that you are going in now with this property win. When you win, you won over somebody that thought they had you. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. This is Libra Live. Here we go. Okay, so Libra, hope it's all good for you. Hope it's all good for you. It's almost like your direction has changed, but I told you about it already. It's like your direction has changed. Now you got your eyes on what you really want, and somebody does too. Somebody got their eyes on your income. Two situations going on at one time. Somebody's somebody's watching money or watching income, or patiently looking at income, or wanting to communicate about income. But somebody is also being happy, being in a situation in home. Well, at least that's what they portray. Maybe by talking to the individual, that's probably what you would think. But there is something rude and ruckish going on with an energy that is around you. Yeah, get away from whoever this is. I keep telling y'all this. Get away from whoever this fool is. Because I see loss in, loss in. The only thing I see going good is your desires. Don't walk away from it because you decide to keep a situation around. Come on, Libra. This is strong in your cards. Come on, mama. Come on, mama. Come on, mama. Yes, yes, it's a problem. Somebody gonna pop up and tell you. Now listen, there could be somebody's gonna pop up with they have Libra. Stay on what you're doing. There's an energy surrounding you. I don't know what it is. There is a it's almost like there is a string attached around something. I don't know what it is. It's like when this income thing comes in, I just see something circling. It's like it was put there for this situation to come about. Do you see what I'm saying? Almost like something sets off someone to do something, and then there's a major change with it. But they know if they go towards whatever this is, they're gonna get some backlash for it. They rather take a loss and end the situation rather whatever this is that's going on with this role, because it got to complete, because it is there. Even in the same time, Libra, being approached is in this too. But being approached very, very, very fast. There is something in the brakes. There is a circle and there is something choppy in the brakes. Because the choppy, I see it's almost like somebody sneaking around and trying to make a decision. And it's like somebody stabs somebody real quick and they don't even know it. Somebody thought they was chilling. Somebody thought they was living good. Somebody thought it would never happen to them. Somebody thought, oh, that's just how they do. Somebody getting caught off guard in a situation. This is coming up. Someone's getting caught off guard. It looks like a plan had been set and it's close to the time for the last little minutes of it to go down. Somebody is going to get yanked and you didn't even see it coming. It's based off of whatever's in this book. It's based off of these facts. It's based off this person's thoughts. Surprisingly, and the other person is just like this and like, oh goddamn, I didn't see this food coming. Half love, half heart, half hearted. Think I got it like that. This is what we talking about. Ain't nothing gonna happen. I am living lavishly, honey. That right there is always gonna be right there. I ain't even got to look at it and I know it's gonna be right there. I'm not even worried about that right there. Oh, well, baby, let me tell you. Somebody, I kept saying yesterday, something ain't right. It's almost like it's put to be said like that, but underneath something else is going on. Because something else is, this could be an outside source too, but honey, I see it. It's almost like baby, I swear it's almost like a trap is set. And it is set to go off strategically. Whatever happens within this next 12 weeks is strategically, just like this. It almost, you know how you see this? Imagine this going so fast. Then all of a sudden somebody pulls you in and you didn't even know you were there. And then when they're pulling you in, they're pushing somebody out. And neither nor of the people know how the hell did I get here. Watch for that. This is going to be going real fast. Whatever this is planned strategically, because there's going to be somebody that's going to be outed, and there's somebody that's going to be pulled in. I mean, literally yanked in, and this person is going to be swapping at the same time. Strategic. They planned every bit of this. One's going out and one's going in, and not either gonna know how the hell they got there. Do you see what I'm saying? So just watch out for that activity. Watch out for that activity. If you see that coming for you, if you instantly don't even know how the hell you got there, you know how you got there, but you're like, what the fuck? It's almost like a trade-off. We have a strategist here, and that's the way they have it planned. Sorry to give up your juice. This is a plan. But Libra, you're gonna be meeting somebody. It's at the end of a month, 2 weeks before the end of the month. Somebody got their eyes on your money. Somebody got their eyes on your money. And it's like, just because it's over doesn't mean it's really over. Didn't I think it over? Maybe I'll be coming over again. Okay. Her, sorry, y'all. Oh, go down. Shopping. This is just something small. You don't have to take the advice. You don't have to do any of the advice on the outside. I'm better put it on here. Oh, so that's what's going on with that. So it's gonna be like almost like one's gonna be coming in and one's gonna be going out. Now, I don't see another person here, but I do feel like somebody's very, shall I say, maybe they're used to being in a certain type of situation. Maybe they're used to things being a certain way. Maybe this person has always thought that I have the situation under control. Well, I see somebody stabbing your ass all the way in the back. You about to be swapped. You about to be swapped. But you're gonna meet somebody else. So somebody has I just see something is supposed to kick something off, and it is. It's gonna kick it off, and then you're gonna see these little strategic things just happen. Everything is about there. You're gonna look up, God, what happened? Somebody's out and somebody's in. It's gonna happen fast. It's gonna be based off of these half-ass. Remember I told you about that person they can't even swallow them out. I feel bad about it. Based off of this is why that's happening. Have no idea what's going on with that. That's coming up. That's coming up. That's coming up. That's what's coming in. That's what's coming in. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Hey. I'm sorry. This is my bad. I'm sad. Okay. So that's what's going on with that. Let me make sure it's moving. So that's what's going on with that, y'all. Okay, yeah, it's moving. Oh, okay. That's what's going on with this. I wanted to. So basically, Libra, I guess somebody has some type of strategic plan to try to swap somebody out and swap somebody in before somebody realizes it or before somebody recognizes it. I have no idea what's going on with that. I do see some changes coming up. Property matters is huge, huge, huge in your cards and has been for a long time. So I want to talk to you guys today about I want to do something different. Let's do it. Is this love? Because I can't think of nothing. And I'm hungry. Look, I don't got the. Didn't even know how no school tomorrow. I may wake up and do a little kickboxing. Who knows? I went to Zumba tonight. One girl ain't been there in weeks. Tell me, you come faithfully? I said, I come every time. She only comes here 3 times a week. Girl, you got hair weave shorter than that. She's like, I'm tired, but I've been eating right. I said, you have to at least walk. When you don't look like you look the same. She came over there with me, honey. You were struggling to do jumping jacks. Your girl's on them. Okay. It took a long time for me to get. Okay, so let's do it, Libra. Is this love? Girl, she came over to look from the other side of the room. Girl, you cannot keep up with her. Not like that. You know, when you do that kind of stuff, it took me a year to get my breathing under control and everything. It just didn't take one day. It took a lot of work. It went fast though. So this is Libra. Is this love? So Libra, here it is again. Libra, somebody is ending something with a sweetheart. I really feel like some type of sweetheart is messaging somebody. Somebody is looking at two types. Somebody is looking at two types of relationships, or they're overlooking some things. They're thinking about the feelings of stuff. They're thinking, thank you. They're thinking about the feelings of stuff. Somebody is really thinking about. Somebody is really thinking about maybe trying to communicate with you, Libra. But they already know that you don't play that shit. I don't even think that anything that this person is coming to you with, you like, the hell that shit. Can I help you? For some reason, I don't know who it could be. It's almost like insulting and damaging to you. It says you took a loss to this person. It had to add that 10 cents. It says you took a loss to this person, and this person stands very strong in their feelings, meaning they could whine to get the point across. They could lie to get the point across. They could make things bigger than what they are to get the point across, because I am all about me, girl. Oh, yes, you are. You sure are all about you. Being able to put those things behind. I don't know if you want to participate in trying to help things get broken down, because I see this person with 3 things majorly around them. They have the structure, they have the stability. But it's just things. It's at least 3 things. One thing, it's they've been trying to get it away. But it's still there. But the ship is sailing. That's all emotions. Plus, there are 2 major things that happen with whatever this is, and that's something that they are slowly but steady letting it line up with the gathering of the exit. Okay. There's some. Okay, I could give 10 shits about this. Child. Okay, Libra, is this stuff. Some of y'all moving. I don't know why this is. It's like you surprisingly get up and move. Libra, listen to me and listen to me good. Whoever this is that you finna pop up and move in with, or move next to, or move around, somebody ain't gonna like it at all. You about to bust a move. You about to do something. You about so it may be the area, it may be the person, it may be this. You about to pop up and move, and somebody ain't gonna like it. They think you're trying to get away from them, or they think that you're trying to get away from them. I do see them trying to help you with a decision with this property. Somebody around you is like feeling bombed. I don't see you connecting. I see somebody new here. I don't see you connected to anything. I just see that you know what you're working with in love situations. No real companionships here. You know where you stand in situations. You know what a real offer is in love. You know how to take a loss. You know, you just about know when someone's letting someone go, or you know what to do when it's time to let somebody go. So many learning lessons in this, okay? You also know just how to maintain endings. You have to just be spontaneous with it. You know, you got to celebrate you. It starts at home, Libra. That's what it says here. Just, you know, having the backfires and having people to look at you at a certain way, and feeling like things are being taken away from you. Those are all judgment calls, Libra. Those are inner sadnesses. And you can be around somebody that is harboring things like that, and it can cause to bring out what you got over out. Say it ain't so. I mean, I see confessions here. Put your hand behind your back. Who is to believe it? I see confessions here. And you know, these cards want to explain. They want to explain approaches. They want to explain who caused you losses. They're always going to connect it, but you have to read in between that. Because this is not about what that person is thinking. This is that person thinking. This person understands and knows exactly what's going on. This person may have thought to just maybe communicate, or maybe they're thinking. So you have to understand this when things happen. If anything can happen to anybody, anybody could do anything to anybody. But the guilty parties, all the guilty parties that are still childish, care about what people think. You will never get the best of them. You would never see them be humble towards you. You would never, they're embarrassing. That's how I say, you would never, they just will never grow up. Because the people that are around taught them to be this way. They know better than this. They just follow the leader. You understand, image is everything. Money is everything. This is everything. This is where I set my standards. I only talk to them. I only hang with them. I have to be with this certain type of woman that looks this way. She has to be blue eyes, blonde hair. She got to be thick booty and long. Her lips got to be thick. She got to have a body of a 17-year-old. And the whole time, the bitch is craving your wallet, your reputation, and everything you got. Okay? Watch what image you upkeep. It may be the death of you. It may break you. It literally may break you, your wallet, your lifestyle. It just may break you. You may get into a situation with somebody that they was running all over you, only because you had the respect and you've been with them so long. You just tired of you just tired of they ass. But when you gonna get sick and tired and sick and tired, when you gonna speak up? When you gonna put them in a place? When you gonna go after your own happiness? Jumping from relationship to relationship is not your happiness. That's just dig on the rod. You are used material. And if I know, like everybody else knows, when y'all on that level, how many of her friends you done had? How many of her friends you done had? But it's okay. Cause we open around here. We all sleep together. We all know who's fine. We all know who wants the sex, who. But guess what? You in there, but who plotting against your ass? Because everything on that level is all about a certain income, lifestyle that can be portrayed and maintained. So you know it's a lot of lies and bullshit going on up there. So everybody that you hang with, they ain't shit. They probably talk about you, tell your business. People sit up and talk about you, and you go back and see what they said about it. Them your friends. This what you allow around you. You allow motherfuckers to talk about you, and you come back, that bitch, please. Check notes the whole way down. You see, when you're on that level, you have to humble yourself to people's egos, meaning you tend to lie. And then you learn to lie to people that you don't even know they got love for you. Don't blame yourself, blame your atmosphere. You know, you up here, you all of that. Ain't no coming down. but you're coming down every day because you live in a lifestyle where you're unhappy. But who gives a damn, right? Who cares about feeling? Who cares about having a happy life? Who cares about money when you've never had any love in your life? What are you willing to replace for your own personal? This is Libra. Is this love? I'm just speaking. I'm just using the topic tonight just to get the mood. I'm just saying. That's one thing you cannot do. Just because you have gained access or this is what you want to achieve. And some people achieve things because they never had anything. And that is their ego. Dumbass. That's their ego. That's their personality. That's their self-esteem. They ain't nothing real about them. You can't find it. You won't be able to find it. That's ghosted, as they say here. They ghosted you. That's ghosted. They have nothing. They don't feel nothing. They're just in autopilot till they die. But you know, God ain't gonna let you leave without feeling love once in your life. Too embarrassed to tell the truth because you mess with motherfuckers that lie. Too afraid to be who you are because you're too afraid they're gonna laugh at you. Listening to advice from non-motherfucking factors that don't like you anyway, but you forgot you more successful with them. You more successful than they are. But you taking a bad advice that you see as it's gonna work. Let motherfuckers tell you what to do. But you like it up there though. Dying it, you like it up there. You like everything to do with being controlled by your worst fear. It's like love is attacking you on the negative side. You're putting all your faith in the wrong thing and it's attacking you. That's not love, honey. That's jealousy and hate motherfuckers that ain't shit. They don't like you anyway. Hey, guess what? Say they took everything from you. Everything you had, how you gonna make it? How you gonna make it? Because everybody up there gonna lose. Everybody is at $0. What y'all gonna do? Ain't no more image, is it? Ain't no more fast cars. Ain't no more sleeping around with whose wife. And they do that type of shit. Them top levels don't give a fuck. They get slanging all in the reception area. Who has the finest woman? Who likes to be seen as the toughest? Oh, everything's going good. Really? It couldn't be you living up there. That comes to a halt at a certain age. You have to grow up. You don't have to place yourself in positions where you are not supposed to be. Ain't nobody playing face with money these days. It's either you got it or you don't. You ain't got to fake and front and be fraud with nobody. You ain't got it. You ain't got it. You ain't got to sit at the it girl or it boy table just because you want to look relevant. Kids do that and they learn over time. They ain't where I want to be anyway. They was just fake. They act like they don't feel me. We don't talk the same. We don't walk the same. See, that's why evil can always clash quick because it attracts to that good. It's like sugar. I can't let it go. Ain't none of that up there now, is it? It's all deceit. It's all money games, and you got a lot of kick it. Period. You gotta if you have to lie about your lifestyle in order to maintain an image, when you just met somebody and they don't know you, nigga, you done did that a lot of times. But you just may bump into somebody that call bullshit on your ass. You have to be careful who you may meet. You have to be careful what's for you. Everybody that's up there ain't supposed to be up there. They just maintain it. They struggling probably to maintain. They want to be a part of the in crowd, but they ain't never been in the in crowd. So they wait till they get to mature and they go in the overdrive and they start feeling accepted. But they didn't realize the acceptance that they was getting is because they doing stuff for people and letting them walk all over, taking charge, using their control to control a group that don't want to really be a part of them. But just because they know, they still gonna say fuck you and take what you're giving. They don't give a fuck. They figure you gonna be gone anyway with all your lies and deceit and cheating behaviors. They probably know all your business. Your bitch is probably around here telling all your fucking and probably setting up a dick laughing at your ass. Plotting and planning and you around here stressing and trying to exit. But I'm here to tell you the way you got there is the way you need to leave. Cuss them bitches out one by one. If you plan to leave the upper room and come down here with people that like to scratch when they feel and know when they bleeding and know what's good around it and don't get walked over, let us know. How you gonna come from up there? Because you coming down from a long ride. Because you're bringing your lies, you're bringing your receipts, you're bringing all those nasty patterns from those nasty relations. You know, up there, anything goes. I bet you was doing summer. Everything was funny one. Everything was funny. You was pointing. You was laughing. You probably was throwing your own mammy under the bus just to be a part of the crew, huh? You probably threw your own bitch under the bus. You probably told your boss what she smelled, look, and what it felt like. Oh, you that low. You that low. You'll sacrifice anything for popularity. Yeah, you will. That's you. But it's all good, honey, because your day has come. Okay? Your day has come, and you will have to accept yourself. You cannot die without getting back into yourself. You can't stay up there. That's not where you belong. Clearly, if you're in a relationship and you unhappy, I'm telling you the truth. It ain't my fault. I'm just going with the spirit. You know, I'm just saying. You done a lot of shit. Whoever it is has done a lot of shit. And that's got, baby, you may come down off that vine and die instantly just from the first 10 years. Nothing you have ever done, you have accepted. Nothing that you've ever done to people you've never accepted. People bow to you. People kiss your ass. See, that's why you don't have no acceptance because somebody ain't cracked your ass. Uh-huh. You used to people, you probably, you know, when you up there, order and control is everything. You're dealing with a certain type people. You're not dealing with somebody that's gonna clap back on your ass. You ain't never had that clap back before. You don't get clap back for them. You do what I say, they run. You intimidate, they run. Threats, they run. You learn their behavior from the shitless people that you've been around. They taught you how to be like them. That's probably why no one likes you. That's probably why you can look up and go somewhere and see people talking about you like a dog, right? Where you stand in your face and you have nothing to say but, and they laughing at your ass while you laughing and kikiing with them about somebody else. You the type that I have two bitches and go tell the main one about the one you messing with and talk about it like a dog. And lie as though you've done nothing. You that type. See, that's what people do up there. You know, your type that do up there. Y'all the snitching kitchen type. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the type, if you ever come around me, you couldn't even be in the room 5 minutes. We'll put you out with all that fake shit. Me, I don't do fake. I don't do heartless. I don't do cold. And I don't do bitch niggas. So this video is for somebody else. Okay? I don't do those games. And I wouldn't even allow even none of my friends to be putting up with that bullshit. That's just what it is. And this is who we're dealing with here. Someone that just has been turned out, basically. Somebody that has been turned out, basically. That's just what it is. They've been turned out. They've done just about everything, honey. And with everybody. And everybody knows. Even whoever they mess with. So you have to understand who you're dealing with. You're dealing with somebody that always has gotten their way. Somebody that always gotten their way. When people, people respect them. People do what they say because maybe the positions they get, or maybe the people they are around. But you can't be telling your crybaby stories just to keep me relevant. You can, oh, this hurting, oh, that hurting, oh, that shit gets old. You can't be doing the pity party to keep them around, getting attention from people with bullshit. You know what I'm? That's the type. You have no real feeling. You don't know how to talk to anyone decently. You don't know how to talk to anyone in a way where you will be accepted on a different level. Good morning. How are you? I'm fine. That's normal talk, baby. You look nice today. You look dark today. No, not. Oh, you look nice. Yeah, no, I know. I look good. Ain't nobody fucking with you. Add that on top of the bullshit, you're done. At least, I'm just saying, you may want to look at this video and kind of redirect how this is how the situation is looking at you. Imagine if somebody was pointing the mirror to you about you, like this is what they would be showing you. Well, you can never get anybody that's, well, you can never, one of the reasons why you can't get into relationships that are fully wholesome, because you like to do sneaky things. You are good at what you do, but your underlying shit. You're always doing this to do this, doing this to do this, lying to cover this, did this. Why you're so stressed out? Just tell the truth. Doing this to do this, doing this to do that, doing this to do this, doing this to do that, doing this to do this, and doing this to do. Just so much things is going on, just going on, moving fast. That's what it looks like for you. You don't have a real mate, you don't have a real wife, or you don't have a real husband. It's because of how you are and what you have accepted and what you have allowed in your relationship. To me, an open relationship is when you first meet somebody. An open relationship to me is when you first meet somebody and y'all just getting to know each other. An open relationship to you, we've been committed for years and I go fuck who I want. That's a cheater. Don't get it twisted. You're not dumb. You see, those type of things is why you can't feel yourself developing. Developing in your relationship because you got too much bullshit in. The cheating in permanent relationships. I just don't want to get into detail about that type of stuff, but I'm just saying that's one of the reasons why you can't feel, because you done gave everybody them oats, okay? And the lying tongue, honey. Key flirtations. You probably can carry 3 and 4 beaters at a time. And I told you, you're always switching them out. You probably can handle 3 or 4 at one time with the same lies and the same manipulation, the same back and forth, and the same forth and back. You will go tell somebody, you could walk in a restaurant and say somebody that you know you messing with on the side. Just listen to me. And give eye contact. You ain't even realizing that whoever you with is watching you. Why you looking at them like that? Who is that? I don't know them. That's the type of person you are. Just a natural liar. You don't even know how to let the truth come out your mouth because you're so used to lying about everything. I mean, aren't you sick of it? Aren't you sick of naturally lying? How you doing today? Oh, I don't know. You gotta think before you speak. Just strategic about everything. You ain't never telling the truth. You use your emotions to bring people in, and then you try to twist them as you laugh. But hasn't the joke been on you long enough? Hasn't the joke been on you? Ain't you tired of the joke being on you? Ain't you tired of getting embarrassed? Ain't you tired of getting lied to? Ain't you tired of having to watch your back? Because you know when you lie and you tell lies so extreme, you got to keep up with them. People know you lying. They don't believe a shit of what you say. Aren't you tired of being talked about bad from women? Hell, aren't you tired of dating ugly bitches? I mean, that's number one. Aren't you tired? I mean, have you looked in the mirror lately? You ain't getting no younger. Wouldn't you rather have value than money? Wouldn't you rather have truth than ego? Wouldn't you rather have commitment versus open? Because you don't know what you're getting when you sleeping around like that. And you're such a person of you like what you see. That's total dude. That's total that is total ego dude. That is total dude. You're the tongue hanging out all the fuck you are a dog. That's what it said. A dog. And it's to you don't care. You have yours, but you don't care. If you could have them all at the same time, at the second you looking, you know, you would love it. But guess what? The shit is getting late, ain't it? It's getting late in the afternoon, turning over, knowing that ain't working. Don't get no coffee made in the morning, not even a hug. You can't even get a cracked egg on top of your head. She wish you would ask her to do that for you. She only could when she know you're getting away. Oh, she knows. Ain't you tired of that? Once a month meal. Messy ass bitch. Always in your business. Causing problems and dramas and telling. She probably even slap your ass upside the head. But you chose her because of what they might think. She probably done talked you into paying for every single thing throughout her family. You have been pimped. That's what happens when you hang around pimps. And you better pay or your reputation is gonna cost you, isn't it? But I ain't got that kind of problem because guess what? If you know who you are, you ain't got to worry about trying to prove yourself to people that think you ain't shit no way. There has to be it because you wouldn't be trying to get away from their lifestyle if you felt it was for you. It's all about image. It's almost like you lacked when you were younger and you're in overdrive and it's embarrassing you. And you done did stuff that embarrassed you. You did that to yourself. I agree. That ain't got nothing to do with it. You're grown. At some point, you have to realize, let me sit down and reevaluate what's going on because this may not be for me, even though my hand is in a cookie jar. I may have to take my hand out and take the low road. And maybe that's the road less traveled. And maybe that's when you probably will meet somebody. It takes nothing to walk away from yourself because that's not yourself. You learned that way. You didn't have that before. You like that because it is better than where you came from. You thought it was a life. You thought it was a lifestyle. You thought because you made a certain kind of money and maybe you did this business and that business that it would put you, yeah, it put you in the limelight of a slave. Check the scene. You slaving, probably being used and walked over and taken from and heartbroken and fucked over. It's only because you have not stepped down and opened up and put them in a place. That's all you gotta do. You could still be up there, but you ain't got no respect because you the slave doing everything for everybody. Sure, he'll do it. Sure, he'll do it. Oh, sure, dumbass, I do it. That's only to be used in a good way. So there we go with abuse. So you've been abused from your motherfucking friends. Abused, talked about, walked over, said was no good. I knew he was not. I suspected him of that. See what they think about you. Hmm. They've always thought that about you. But so when you gonna show them something different, when you're gonna walk away from them, when you're gonna disappear and go inward and see what you need to do. You done live that. It didn't cause nothing but what you accepted. Everybody knows the right from wrong, but say you don't have no feelings. You don't feel it. You don't have feelings for so you just go, 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 go. Child, I'm surprised you still walking around here. I'm surprised you're not dead. You are a walking fucking. So somebody called Warner Brothers. I got a new dead person for Walking Dead because I'm telling you, You are an easy win for you are an easy win for people to witchcraft. You like a sponge. You're like a sponge. Anything that is done towards you with you is instantly sucked. It's instantly taken in because you don't have any other thing to back up on. You don't have any other growth methods. You don't have anything to kick into once these issues over here start to kick your ass, which they probably have done to you. You don't have money is not a backup plan, bitch. Money is not a backup plan. It's a stability. It helps stability. It helps you live a certain lifestyle, but you have to live your lifestyle fair. You can have things in your home that's up there, but the lifestyle has to be just as basic and down to earth and relatable. You can't be bougie. You can't be thinking you all that. Look in the mirror that night and ask me, can you afford to act like that? That's all I want to know. And I do believe it's a no. I do believe it's a that's why that's crumbling. It's been crumbling. But you continue to want to look successful. You continue to make up lies. You just do it to look impressive. You are very unhappy. You have no love in you and you cold. You're no good to anybody unless you go somewhere, take a chill pill and stick with the decision and get out your fucking feelings with motherfuckers that have fucked over you. Don't let nobody talk you into staying in situations with anybody that has done so many. Acceptance is cool, but overdrive, bitch, you got to go. When you gonna be about yourself? When you gonna take a loss for a win? When you gonna really sacrifice something so you can feel again, so you can get out there, meet people, learn how to mingle, learn how to speak, learn how to stick with your decisions and not being walked on, not using your temper in negative ways, but instead use it to construct yourself. How about that one? How about you use it to construct yourself? Then we can walk into the better man. That's only preschool, honey, because you're a little out there. So when we're talking about that, we're also going into behaviors and obsessions because I'm sure you got those because something in you is good. You don't know how to use it. You don't know how to spread it. You don't know how to express it. So it's used for evil to do nasty things. You use your love and you use it to control, yank, take away, bully. That's your way of it. Maybe in school you was bullied. Maybe they jumped on you. Maybe they beat you up so bad and told you don't talk about it. But at what point are you gonna free yourself from that old shit? Everything in your life right now is out of is your whole entire past. Not even gonna say past life. It's your because I don't know about that. It's your childhood. Everything that you have grown out of, that you are sick of. That remember when you was little, you was so sick of that shit, but you wouldn't say nothing because you was scared that you was gonna get your ass beat. That's why you sleeping with your mama because you too scared. Because you think you're gonna get your ass beat. That's how you seeing it. You need to flip that because that ain't your damn mama. That's more controlling ass bitch that's juicing your ass and you think it's okay because when you was little, juicing was getting whoopings, juicing was giving me that popsicle, juicing was my grades was bad, I'm gonna give you 2 licks and yet you see what I'm saying, it's the same thing. Snap out of it. That ain't your fucking mama. That person may have raised you, but that ain't your damn mama. You're relating your childhood to people in your life. Remember, you probably was uncool, probably real smart. Nobody accepted you. You probably got lots of things done to you. You was uncool. But you found this and it just replaced it. No, it didn't. It made you cold. It made you cold. And then your counter reactions was this nasty relationship. You staying in it because you feel responsible. When you was little, you had to live in the house because you was too young to leave. You was too fearful to leave. You couldn't go. Where was you gonna go? Where was you gonna get this? Where was you gonna get that with this person? If look, and think about it. You may be the one that's financially stable, but you're not looking at yourself. You're looking through your emotions. And this person really ain't keeping you here. You're just counter reacting. That ain't your mama. That ain't your situation. You need to grow up. You never officially, your body grew, but you stuck in a time frame and you living it out. Check the scene. It ain't going right because you ain't thinking right. You should have went to counseling. It's terrible, is it? You should have went to counseling. You need it now. You are stuck in a child's head. Remember remember you was little? Oh, I never had this before. I got to have it. I just got to have it. You probably got so many things that you have bought in your house. That's why you're so materialistic. Because you never had it before. So you overindulging and you overindulge and you probably done illegal things and nasty things, overindulging and overindulging and overindulging. And then you got stopped. Because you're not thinking. It wasn't about being busted for you. It was you wasn't thinking. You're not a child. These are not the same things. You are not a child anymore. You're overindulging because you want more, you want more, you want more. Cause it's stealing when you can't afford it. Then when you get grown and you make the money, you get greedy and you reflect back to what you did when you was a child. And you get busted. Come on, ma'am and sir. Come on, give it to me. It's important that you win. It's very important. Pay attention to what I'm telling you. If you understand, your current lifestyle is your childhood as an adult. Period. That should wake you up, baby. You're fucking your mammy. That ain't your mama. That's your hurt. And that's how she made you feel when you were little. I can't say nothing. I can't do nothing. Sure, yes, ma'am. Okay. I'll do this. I'm not gonna leave because this is where I belong. We all stick together. We never leave. If anybody leaves, they're gonna be in trouble. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. So young in fear. You never spoke up about it because you was too fearful that you would get your ass tore up. Look at this person. They using the same techniques. That's why you filing for it. The same techniques that was in y'all. That's why you can give them anything and everything because that would be something that you would do for that parent. They manipulating the situation because they know you gullible. Do you understand that? That's exactly what it is. But you have to get your reflection to an adult so you can check it because you're losing. The reason you don't care about what people say about you, because they told you up so bad with it when you were growing up, you just became immune to it and you do not respond to it because you was told not to respond to it. And one of the reasons you did not respond to it is because you was told you was raised good. But it wasn't who you truly were. So you have to understand you are born into this world, raised by a parent. Sometimes when you come into your personality, into your real ways, you just don't see yourself doing it. But did you speak up and say anything? No. And you harbored. So your love is an obsession. That's why you have relationships where you go back and forth and forth and back. That's why you find yourself finding your obsessions with hoes and sluts and bitches. Those type of relationships, those are the ones that you thrive off of. Those are the ones that you love. But I'm here to tell you, just like meeting different women that you've seen in your life that you've always wanted to touch, I fucking guarantee you just about every woman that you have been or man you've been with, slept with, they all sort of look alike and have something that you like about them that reminds you of your mother, your parent, your upper echelon, the person that can put you in your place when nobody else could, the person that caused all of this, but you don't want to say anything about it, okay? You're going to have to release that because there's nothing wrong with love, but you're looking at it from a child's. That's your memory pain. That's why you're in pain. You're living out your love. You're living out your love life as a child. That's exactly what you're doing. And you're probably old at this point. So what you gonna do about it? Think about what I said, and that's what you're gonna do about it. You can't do any more strategic planning. No more. Look at what I'm telling you. Just look at what I'm telling you. Just look at it in that way. Would you ever have sex with your mother? I'm just being real. Hell no. When you wake up in the morning and look over, that's what you've been doing. So you know when you was raised, your mom would do little sweet things for you, give you a little wink and whoever did, and I'm sure whoever this is, always, I'm sure they have a nice body. Something they got to, because that relates to that. That's sex for you. But when you was a child, that was love. That's your obsession. So you probably have an obsession with porno. You probably have an obsession with bodies and ass and legs and thighs. Sexual things you looked at that you like but never could speak about it. All of these women you sleep with, all of these situations that's going on. Each one of these women is almost a part of some type of childhood things for you. You'll never go out of the circle of meeting these type of women. They keep you locked up in your upper bedroom at 5. Check the scene, years old. These relationships are keeping you locked in your childhood. Don't nobody need the witchcraft. You already did. You'll never get out. You locked yourself in by accepting what you thought you couldn't see. You thought you were seeing something. So you weren't looking at these partners in the man's eye, in a mature mind. We're not talking education. We're talking about ourselves. You wasn't looking at it in that man's eye. You don't know how to decide if something is for you. You can't even see. You can't tell anybody what. You being bamboozled. You can't give directions. Everything you probably say ain't never finished. Doing too much. Being talked into stuff. Saying yes when it's no. Being stressed out and don't need it. You brought this in your life. No one's to blame but you. No one's to blame but you. Everybody in your life, I'm telling you, baby, is a part of your childhood. You're sleeping with your mama. Your side bitches are everything about all that. You know, you're my little baby. You still love that stuff. All of those things come out for some reason. You must have really loved your parent. All of that stuff comes out when you meet women. It's one thing about each one of these women that is just alike. And that's why you can't get from it. That's why you can't leave that up there. That one thing that you cannot accept, or that one thing that you want in a partner or in hoes. Check the scene, check the trick, check the deceiving. See how the devil getting you? He already know that you ain't all the way there in decision making in relationships. He already know. You damn well don't know what you want in your damn self. You don't know what you want in a partner. Because clearly you don't know what you want ultimately in your life, emotional wise. You know that you are here and that's all you know. Everything else you are numb dumb to, and you know damn well you are you. That's why you take everything coming your way and you accept it, because you have no foundation in who you are. You have no real truth. You have, hey, Tasha, you have no way of knowing this is what I would say, this is what I would do. And that's how you get into those nasty, sticky situations with the people like that, with the word, okay, I do it. Take a step back and check to see. Everybody around you is almost a part of every painful situation, everything that you wanted and couldn't have it. That's why you do it. That's why you obsess. Obsessing is an overdrive. So you probably obsessed with sex. You use love for, you don't know what it is. You don't know how to put it in your heart. And if it's here, you know when somebody for you. You know when you're supposed to. It's just something that you obtain. It comes with birth. It comes with children. It comes with whatever this is you obsessing about, because the heart you have for that is killing you. That's not love. That's attraction. That's thoughts. That's emotion. That's what I remember. But see, you don't know how to love and you don't know how to break it down to say, this is how I feel about that certain person. Everybody else has to prove themselves. And based off the shit that they do, is who gets to stay in the hay hen and who gets fucked and sucked and left. You can't knock it like them all. That's when you get into your drama because you don't know what to do. All these women are controlling, or they may not be. Or maybe you go for weak hoes and you really the man then, because them bitches don't know nothing about left, right, up and down. You running them hoes like on you probably pimping them bitches. But see, that's how weak you are. Because no real woman is gonna let you walk over her. I'm talking about the clapback girls. The clapback girls don't do that. You get with them, they get with you twice. You get with them twice, they let you go. Ain't nobody gonna sit here and, yeah, sure, okay, I'll go do it. Who you talking to? The clapback girls. You gonna do this shit yourself. And if you don't do it, I ain't gonna do it until you jump on this train with me and we can do it together. Other than that, your ass. And I mean every bit of it. See, the weak basic bitches that, you probably walk over, they allow that. They allow you to go out. You need no boundaries. No, they let you go out and sleep with Susie. They let you party 2 or 3 times a day. They let you lie to them. They tell you that the whole day bucket is people that's somebody's sister. They are just a friend. Excuse me. But the bitches you work with, just a friend, they believe that shit. Clap backers. Let me see that phone. And there shouldn't be an issue. I'm taking it to work with me tomorrow. And if any shit go down, I'm on your ass. Clap back, girls. You ain't had one of those. Your boundary is to be set. You know certain shit you ain't gonna do. So if that's not for you and you like unhappiness, that's your reading. You don't have any love in you. That's why you're so raw. That's why you pick people that don't have it. That's why you bounce from different relationships. That's why you run from safe things. Because your love is obsessed. You've changed it into an obsession. That's why you probably drink so much. That's why you have so much sex. That's why you probably buy so much. That's why you are obsessed with money. That's why you are obsessed with material things. I mean, stuff that you could never have when you was young. Now it's killing you. So was it safe to say that mama wasn't lying when she said, if you can't buy it, don't touch it? Maybe she was trying to tell your ass something because I bet you're learning it right now. I should have just left it there and appreciated every level. My greed is killing me, but I don't really know it is. I need a little counseling. I need a professional to talk to, not no hater. I need a professional to talk to. I seem to have not stepped into my real age. And that's what it is. You want to get into a relationship that's fruitful? You get fruitful. You want to have your own, you want to have your own family that you can respect, that you don't have to lie about and have so many secrets about, somebody that's respected. Because that's the only thing that's going to change that shit for you. You can't get with another hoe. They're going to be like, oh, God damn, not another bitch. Oh, what's gonna happen now? Who she gonna sleep with now? You know what she gonna do? And you probably bring the hottest babes around. She's too cute. She's gonna use them, and she's gonna sleep with one of his friends, Tad, and he's just gonna be an overall loser. Well, I know your friends are asking you, man, where you go? Settle down and leave the bitches alone. You ain't brought nobody through here in years. The ones you bring around here, I mean, you can do better. Maybe you should go after somebody that's not like them. They pretty and dumb and manipulative. They say if you can't bring her home, you know where I'm going. And you the type that will bring her home knowing she ain't shit and push her up like she Beyonce, knowing damn well when you get home you got to give up that wallet. Don't play. That's not happiness. If you're with somebody that can't keep a job and you doing everything and you have allowed them to sit on their ass and spend every dime you got, No better for you. No better for you. Because I can't see where you would let somebody come in your house and break in your house and steal one thing and you shoot they fucking face off, but you let this basic bitch come up and do the same thing and she gets the D. Somebody got things wrong tonight. Somebody got it all wrong tonight. It's the same situation. You're so egotistical. You're so egotistical. So I can imagine how that situation got set off. They probably catered to your ego. You know, people that have those huge egos love to hear about themselves all the time and push them up. And she catered to all of that. She probably walked around with nothing on. She probably let you hit her and all her own girls. And they probably, when you went in the bathroom, they talked about how small your dick was. I'm just saying, being used at a convenient time. Oh, I know. Come on, sir, ma'am. You know you've been used. Come on. Pay attention. You won't let Ted come in and take nothing. But you would let Martha come in. And just because she has tits that you like and ass that don't you know the devil is a liar and a deceiver too? Have you ever heard of that? I need you to look it up. Because you need to look over, and that's what was or is going to be laying there. It's too late to run, Forrest, run. It's too late to make excuses. It's too late for apologies. It's time to grow up, detach, and keep it pushing. And go after people that's going to bring you compassion and love. People that's going to make you feel again. People that make you feel like you somebody. It don't take money to do that. That's free. If you ain't getting that for free, some up. I mean, it's a real live prostitution trap going on in your house. It is you might as well pimp the pussy out. It is a real live prostitution trap that you got going on. I mean, you being pimped. Why not let everybody have a taste? You're being pimped. You're being pimped because you're gullible and you won't wake up and realize that this is a feeling that only goes to that person. You have not learned enough in your life to extend yourself with words. You can't practice what you preach because you've never preached anything, nor practiced. You can't say that I've loved and hated because you've always used your ego to get out of situations because you know you're wrong. But sir, I'm gonna tell you something about a brick. You will stumble upon one, and it ain't gonna be nice for you. You know, you may meet somebody in your life. It could be 10 years, it could be 30 years. That could see your shit before it comes, and they're gonna lay it to your ass, and it won't be cute, and it won't be nice. That's the brick I'm talking about. You're not gonna go long without getting that brick. That brick gonna put you in your place. That brick gonna make you run, and then when you run that way, they're gonna hit you down there with it too, because you're gonna have to wake up. It just comes a time when you don't realize that you've had enough, and then somebody tramples in and checks your ass. Not a better time than now, is it? I just think that you should just try to reevaluate your childhood. You're not living. Just saying, you're not living. You're just reproducing facts. You're clearing up your childhood through your adult lifestyle. And it is fucking sad to see. You don't know no better. It's not an insult. It's not an insult. You don't know no better. And then you get around and you're probably really sweet and probably shy and quiet. And you get around people you think you can trust years and years, and you're putting your trust in. You're bringing around your family members, and then your family members start noticing you that you with somebody that ain't shit. But you don't make a move on it because you feel betrayed by them anyway, some kind of way. Oh, I know you do. You feel outed Anyway, it's just something with a little animosity when it comes to words. Untruthful words, words that change. Because if you lie to your friends, you show lie to them. So if they don't show it, but there's animosity with lies. Like you got to clear that up at some point. You got to go back to everything. You have to clear that up. You have embarrassed yourself to your whole entire family with the hoes and the basic bitches. And they always seem to take it from you. Your parent, you probably felt like they took it from you. It's okay with you because you feel like that's my parent. They supposed to do that. Them hoes don't get that type of credit. You ain't married to them. Come on. They don't get queen status. They don't get them kind of emotions. They don't get to tell you nothing. They don't get to put you in your place. They don't get to command nothing from you. They don't get to take any money from you. They don't get to steal it from you. They don't get to lie about you. You check bitches like that. They have no. See, hire me, okay? I'll clear the whole room in 2 seconds. It won't go down. Hey, give me $5 and I bet. I need $5 from you to clear the room. Certain things, let me teach you something since you don't know nothing. You don't take hoes to the barbecue. That's family, kids and children. You take hoes on dates at night. Hoes get to watch the Netflix and get the D. Hoes get a real live $25 dinner and nothing else. They don't get to borrow money. They don't get to move in. They don't get to quit their jobs and move in. They don't do no subsidized income, meaning using yours. They don't get to use the toilet. They don't get to sleep over. They don't get to drive the car. They don't get to look in cell phones. They get no rights. They don't get no girl. Long-term relationships. I don't give a fuck. Hoes don't get the right. They don't get the right to answer the phone. They don't get the right to check nobody. They got you checked. All that stuff I just said, that's what they got in you. So they think they can do everybody. See, you teach people how to treat you. You somebody puppy. So you think you can puppy everybody else. That ain't how the world works. Maybe that's why you only mess with certain people because everybody else will put their foot in your ass. I mean, I know I would. I mean, just listening to what I'm saying, I'm embarrassed to even say it on here. You a pussy. That's what they call people like that. Pussies. It's like pussy. Walked over, two-faced, backstabber, agendas, lies, deceit, pure jealousy. You hateful and wouldn't give a fuck. You let people boost you up. You a yes man, yes woman. You let outside interests make decisions for your inside interests where you run the house. Weak, don't know who you are. You don't take advice from motherfuckers that don't like you. They don't live in a house and they don't pay bills. First of all, motherfuckers that ain't working do not get a say so. They don't get to cook. They don't get to clean. They don't get to sleep on the couch. Send them back to their mama house. You're not working, you get no say so. You can't check me, bitch. You ain't, listen, you getting checked and they taking your money. They ain't working, doing nothing. They around here plotting and planning and deceiving and you funding it. Oh, you know it's true. You're funding your own demise and sticking your penis in it. I mean, let's just be truthful about it. You fucking your own demise. You're paying someone to take you down, and you walking around here skipping with your hand up your ass. Have a nice day. Sure we will. We're gonna have a Merry Christmas. All that on your hands stank, because it's all a lie. You're being pimped by the pimptress, and she's using your gullibility to take you down. Are you paying for your next spell soon too? At some point she's got to get you. I mean, why not else take you down? They done did everything else. Huh? Got in your business. Shoot away people. You probably even tried to leave them for somebody. Don't you think they had everything to do? Was it noticeable how they popped in when you tried to move on in a situation maybe some years ago? Oh, you didn't recognize that, did you? Oh, no. You couldn't. You don't see the normal is how they got you. Connecting back with an old whore. Took you down, did you? That bitch took your ass to the floor. And once again, you still the bitch. Because 9 times out of 10, if I know one like you will still take that fucking slap in the face. Because you are trained to be a dog. You are somebody's, come give me 1,000. Sure, I will. And you take your punk ass over there and give it up. But while you over there, you seeing phone numbers out on the phone ringing. You smell a scent of boot in the air. Ass is in the bedroom. Smells. What's that? Oh, we did the cat pee. Okay, the cat pee. Sure. Sure, all of that. And on down with some told you the bitch line. You didn't even go with it. Your dumb ass walking around here skipping with rainbows. What's that? Somebody coming with a cat pee. They looking at you like cat pee. They smell like somebody been doing more than peeing in there. See, that's the type of dumb stuff that you fall for. They know you will. They know you will. They know once they have you in a certain mind frame with them, that you would kind of stay steady. One thing they use to get you to whoever this dumbass is, both of y'all are, whoever this person is that, see, they weak too. They know what you like. That's the only way they can lure you. That's why they act sexual. That's why they word sexual things. That's why they can convince you to tell them everything about who you deal with outside of them, and y'all both can sit on the couch laughing and talking about this person to this person. They don't give a fuck about you anyway. They just trying to make sure that you ain't trying to make no moves over there that will cut them out on you buying. You buying your demise. Don't want you to continue to buy your demise. She wants you to continue to demise yourself. We got to make sure that over there don't mess up my demise, because I got to get it. I got things. You can do whatever you want to do, but you can't take that money. This is who you're dealing with. They'll do anything to keep you around. Have they done things like that to you? I mean, you accept anything. They don't need to. To me, if they would do something like that to you, it's because they've got desperate. Which is weak too. Both of y'all around there sitting around looking stupid, using Kleenex and blowing your nose. Y'all two the type to sit up and watch I Love Lucy and somebody fall out of the bed from sleeping too hard. And, you just leave her down, or she just leave you down. Dumb shit. And TV running all night, all that kind of. I mean, I just see dumbness. But it's because you the kid. That's your mama. And you stick your penis in her. You sleep with your mama friends and stuff. You have addictions and parties and all this kind of stuff with your mama friends. And then when you feeling yourself, you go out and sleep with random women that remind you of girls when you were growing up that you wanted to suck and fuck and lick. You're not over your childhood. All of them. All of them. That's why you like so many. You're obsessed. You don't know how to love. So you spread it like butter and you get embarrassed. And the one thing that you're trying to recover from is the thing that they're taking from you. You're not paying attention. You're not paying attention. Something's trying to take you. It's time for you to look up. It's time for you to start being about yourself. You're going to keep losing until you get rid of your mama, her friends, these addictions. You got to make room to breathe, little daddy, little mom. You got I got to breathe for these hoes. I'm just trying to tell you, just you're not coming out of it because it's like a family to you. That's why you don't mind having a girl and a bitch. It's family. We all stick together. But I gotta keep switching back and forth to make sure we all stick together. We don't know when the family may have to come out and kick ass. This is not that, baby. You're juggling women and hurting feelings. And at this point, somebody probably getting ready to break your ass down. You may want to wake up. They say y'all not woke. I'm gonna need you to wake up because it's gonna get worse. I mean, how dare you stay in a situation with your mama? How dare you? How dare you sleep with your mama every night? And mothers are supposed to cook. Mothers work to provide. Mother put in on the bills. Mother allows you to pay the house note while she pays the rest of the bills and take care of the kids and make sure breakfast is done and dinner is cooked, making sure she's keeping up with you, doing duties. Shit you ain't got to pay a bitch to do. But these bitches you fuck with, they sit around and calculate their next outfit, their next car, they ain't thought twice about you. If you was to die right now, they would have to call one of your relatives and say, is it true? Is it true? They wouldn't even know. They don't give a fuck about you. You're finding your demise, so they don't do details. They don't do love. They don't do trust. They don't do you moving on to other women. They don't do real. They don't do positive. All they know is disaster and mean and hate and obsessions, the ones they taught you and the ones you think you're about to teach somebody else. But you may walk up on another brick. I'm telling you. How could you be sleeping with your mama every night and not realize it? Are you that dumbfounded? I'm not trying to be rude. I mean, at some point we have got to wake up from the disaster. I mean, how long you gonna drown? That person has, look, your mama had full control of you, didn't she? You confessed everything to her. You told her everything. You didn't miss a beat because that's mama. Well, this bitch is too. Because if you find yourself telling your woman about your bitches, you need to walk away now. That's not the relationship for you. Or you need to check to see who's up here playing games. I don't know a woman that would allow you to tell her, a real woman, that will allow you to talk about your bitches around her and entertain it like it's funny. What the true laugh is, who's exiting the building in 2020. Now that's the real joke. That's what you should be. That's what you should be doing. You should reevaluate everything. If you feel like this and you feel like that, then that's what it was. Your mama know how to talk to you. Your mama knows how to manipulate you. Your mama knows how to. This person knows everything about you, and they use the dumbest shit to get you like they body. Unlimited sex. They only they only do certain things for you when they think that you've gone away, or they keeping tabs. Like when they think you've gotten away, they'll do things that they know that will attract you back. Like just it may have been 6 months, and that bitch is getting the notion that you about to walk off. Dumbass may cook a meal, and your dumbass is not realizing that the person is on to you, and they're only doing that because that's something that you have been wanting to incorporate, and you're gonna draw to it because that's something that you want. After so long, that's a valid. Excuse me, that's an invalid. That's an X. You got to start making you a list and counting down the things you, baby. We can do a chart now. Oh, let me break these holes down for you because I can. This is called let's break these holes down. Shit. Now let's start with the manipulation. We're gonna start with the manipulation. Sir, ma'am, get your piece of paper, and I'm gonna show you the techniques, the mix and match. So we have this big circle over here. And we have this X in it. And this X represents your childhood. The pillar of the community is your mother. Her traits, her everything. Her traits, she owns the right to the possession of you. What I mean by that is call when I come. Bring me this. Bring me those type of things, those instant things, those things you would do for nobody else. If you are, if you're not in a situation to where you can, you don't give it to the hoes. One of the manipulation techniques that you are drawing from this, which you're not over because you never speak of it, is symbolisms. You work with symbolisms, winks, kisses. That's why when you probably meet when they be like, hey, you instantly fall for it because when you were little, come here, my little munchkin, mommy loves you, come here, you look so handsome. Same thing, symbolisms. That person uses those type of things to manipulate you. Another thing they may use is wordplay, switching words, wordplay, switching words, switching the situation, trying to make you feel responsible and they're in the wrong the whole time. While you're talking to them, they will flip the situation like they didn't do it. They use wordplay. Another thing, talking over you and telling you what to do when it's your issue. Wordplay. You could be saying, yeah, I'm going to the store. Oh, you're going to go to the store with me and we go. You see what I'm saying? You're not standing up for yourself. Just being talked over, being disrespected as a man or a woman. Being disrespected, not heard. But you're so used to, yeah, okay, you can't do everything like that. You do that person like that. They don't get the right to have that much respect from you. They don't own it. I don't know how you got it. It's terrible. These are the things. Another thing they do a lot of complaining. That's where you get your complaining from. They complain to you about stuff to manipulate, to get what they want, and you do it too. Like I said, that's your mama. She raised you, and she raised you bad, not your real mother. This haggler. This is where you get all this stuff from. This person is rotten and deceitful. They also use baggage. They use baggage. They use baggage to get you too. You have to find out who you are. You have to structure yourself. You have to, and I want you to see, these are the manipulation techniques that they use. But the triggers are the things that what you did and things that happen in your family that is triggering those things. You're letting those disrespects. Okay. Mama, I did do this. You didn't do that. You do what I tell you to do. Disrespect. Your mama owns the right to that. Not this bitch. You have been disrespected. I'm about to break your ass down. Baggage. They use baggage. Well, so you remember when we always bringing up past memories of family issues in your family. Remember when so-and-so did this? And they was there. Remember all those, just don't give up on them. That's family. They own the right to that key. This bitch gets nothing but a hard dick and a piece of bubble gum. And she lucky if she get the dick. You don't house these type of women. You use them for business and you push them on. That's all they good for. Since they're so mean and manipulative and know how to change words, you got your say. I told you need to open up a prostitution. This thing can sell the coach. She sold you manipulation. She can sell, you should have put her on the street. Put her out there. Bring in some money. Okay. Let's talk about that bitch. And what ain't going on. So you ain't paying attention. They on your ass. Using these techniques to keep you around. Your ass just, okay, Martha. You just, okay. All of these things attach you to family. You have to recognize this, ma'am or sir. These things Your family has the right to these type of things, not this person. These patterns, these childhood traumas belongs to family. Leave it over there. You have to, you can't be triggering. You can't be triggering. You bringing enemies in your life because you won't wake up and smell the coffee. You're bringing this person, bring whoever this fool is, probably made your life a living hell. And at this point, who gives a damn? Because in between the ages of 40, 30, 20, and 40, at some point, you're gonna have to wake up. So it's on you. Nobody wants to hear any more excuses about what happened and this happened. When are you gonna reverse it and go on with your life? They've used everything to tear you apart. You allowed it because you didn't take the time to embrace and love yourself. Too busy giving, turning cold from being you. You never sat down and broke down the fucking facts. Let's get it together tonight. Come on. Break down the facts. You're being bamboozled. You are funding your own demise. Think of it like that. Wake up. Take it as harsh as you like. You are funding your demise. Everybody that came with this person is just as evil. Haven't you seen it by now? Ain't they no good? Huh? Listen. One thing you need to know is when you deal with somebody like this, you never sit around and you have to watch out what you say. You have to watch what you do. You have to watch how you react with them. Because let me tell you why. This bitch, like your mama would do, see how you connect everything. You know, used to get in trouble. They'll call the parent. He was doing this. And yeah, I know this is the day. Yes. So your mama was doing it because she loved you. And she wanted to make things right. And she didn't want you to get in any trouble. But this rotten bitch is going to take everything you have said and done and try to use it against you. But if you know, like I know, you tell that bitch you could take your manipulative ways and your mind games and you could take your ass on. Because my real friends, if you got any, my real friends know those are not facts. This person will take all that information and try to ruin your future relationships. That's why when you call yourself trying to move on in a sneaky way, you instantly lay down truths. You instantly lay down foundations. You prove to that other person. You be honest is what you do. You be honest. You be as honest with that person as you can, because when shit like this roll around, that person can have your back. They know they're lying. They know they're trying to deceive, and they know they're trying to play mind games, and they're trying to be nasty and evil and break situations apart. But when you don't say nothing and you lie, when this shit comes around, it's a X. No one's going to believe it, and no one's gonna not believe it. You get no answer because you've done nothing but deceive. Why wouldn't? I mean, this adds to the deceit. Sure, it's true. Telling you, you have to be honest with people. That's not something you possess. So whatever this person is gonna gather, it comes from all of these. Each one of these patterns is going to be mentioned if they decide to try. You know, I'm sure they've done it before. And it's probably ruined some of your relationship because you was messing with the weak. Let me tell you a little bit something about this. If you with somebody and you want to be with somebody else, the first thing you do is you already know. So you can't shield nothing. You can't protect nobody from nothing. The only way you're gonna protect somebody from something when you in these type of relationships is with the motherfucking truth. Because at the end of the day, that's going to allow you to walk into somebody else's life because they believe every word that come out of your mouth. Because when mess happen, they know that you know that they know that they know that they know that you've been honest with them and you told them the truth and you know this person is causing problems. That's the only way. That's the only way you can get that type of situation to line up. Any other way? you might as well stay with that person or move on with your life somewhere else. No one is accepting lies and deceit and then getting truths after the punch has spilled. Something like a kid. Did you knock that fruit punch bowl over? No, I didn't. Come back, you got red Kool-Aid out in your bed. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing. You living out your childhood through some damn manipulating ass bitch, and she knows it. And she's going to take you for everything you got because she's going to use everything that you talk about, all your egotistical games, everything that she has taught you. She is going to use it against you and ruin everything in your life, and you allowed it because you never woke up and realized you were sleeping with your mammy. Good night.